We got a new guerrilla banner, or one of these surprise banners that Lost Sword has started doing, and we basically have now the option to pull for Erin or Fenix. Of course, while the Diane, Lisa, and Isabel banners are already there. For the other 3 characters, I already made a video, but I want to talk today on what would be, in my opinion, priority between Fenix and Arin. As usual, before we start, hello there, welcome back to the Waifus, I'm Sefhi. Your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic, the current 2 banners and which ones are more important. Now, a lot of people will disagree with this, because a lot of people are saying to pull Erin D5, but I don't think that's the play. Like, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I think you should completely skip Erin and pull for the bet. The reality is that Lost Sword, you have to pull for dupes. On the characters, on the pets, on a lot of things. And you will need at least a few pets max out. Ideally 3 for single content, but we're getting more and more content where you need 2 teams, aka you will need 6 pets. So over time, if you can only focus on a specific pets, you should only go for the best ones for that +5 max out. And it turns out that Fenix is by far one of the strongest, if not the strongest pet in the game at the moment. The only pet that comes close or might be better on some situations is the new pet from Lohengrin. That's it. But when we talk about like any other pet in the game, Fenix is the best one. Not only he's giving you a 60% attack, additional damage, ignore damage reduction, he's also increasing the healing received by 20%, so you can run less healers while still getting, pretty good amount of sustain. And he's giving you a 10% permanent crit hit chance increase. Which in this game, getting crit chance is pretty hard. There are few units that will give you actually crit hit chance for everyone in the team. There are few cards that will do it. And gear starts giving it to you more consistently at endgame. When you actually reach the high level gear, like the Iron Dive, one of the species, it's a 20% crit chance. Kato, what are you mewing for? What? This cat, I swear to God, I open the door, she comes in. I close the door, and now she wants to go out. Cats are retarded, just like I am. Let me open the door again, please, 1 second. Alright, Kato is out. Back to the topic. Fenix, like I was saying, is the best pet in the game. I would recommend going all in for Fenix and just skipping Erin. Now, if you get lucky with your Fenix pulls and you max him out pretty early, then I will say it's worth getting Erin. But Erin has a few problems. First of all, she's only used on endgame content for the most part, and she's only used for people who wanna min-max their damage. Erin, even though it's a wizard, is a support character. Her damage is non-existent. You use her because of the buffs she's providing you. Additional damage 35%, she's also giving you the shields, she's giving the attack reduction. She's a fantastic character for min-maxing your damage. That's it. Nothing else. So would I recommend actually going for Erin or Fenix? No. Would I recommend getting Erin if you can at least a copy or 2? Absolutely. But going for a T5 Erin when the best pet of the game also has a banner, it's a little bit of a stupid in my opinion. Because again, unless you are at endgame and you want to min-max your daily rate, your Avalon damage, your Star Incarnation damage, it's not worth going for her at a T5 versus what Fenix can provide for you. When it comes to Erin, honestly, if you decide to go for her, she's a pretty simple character to build. The only thing you really need to worry about is going to be her HP, because her shield is based on her HP. That's it, nothing else. Because like we were saying, her damage is non-existent. Like, she actually sucks. She does no damage as a wizard. But then again, she has a lot of utility. So just, if you want to go get her, make sure you're getting some good gear that is actually going to be providing you with HP to increase those shields. That's the only thing. Everything else you can ignore, because additional damage doesn't scale if you have more attack or less, it doesn't matter, right? So I will say a T3 is perfect, a perfect stopping point for her. But of course, the more dupes you get, the more HP she's also getting. I don't think that the T5 is worth it. If you are at endgame, you can actually go and get her over Fenix, but I think it's just stupid. Because Fenix is something you can use everywhere, literally everywhere, while Erin is a character you will only use to min-max your damage at endgame, while most people still need to run 2 healers instead of running Erin. But up to you. In my opinion, Fenix takes priority over getting the LOLI. If you get lucky with your Fenix pulls, I will say get the +3 if you can. I don't think going +5 is good. We're getting another new character after this banner ends, after this 13 days banner end. I think it's even earlier, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's on the 18th we're getting the new character with everything else. So yeah, save your resources. A lot of characters in this game needs dupes. There is no rush. I would not be going on any rerun for high dupes unless it's something like Tiamat or unless it's something like Rohenry. Or maybe your Lancelot as well, since she's pretty good. What is Lancelot? I am blind here. Unless it's Lancelot, which is also fantastic, right? Outside of the main DPSs, the top 3 DPSs, never go past +3. It's a waste of resources when we're constantly getting banners. That's it. Enough japping. We are live every single day. I'll make a separate video tomorrow for Erin, talking a little bit more about the pets, the cards, everything that's actually pretty good for her, how to properly build her in terms of gear, specialties, and all that good stuff. TLDR, okay, just as a reminder, just go for HP gear. You can completely skip her card, and I'll talk tomorrow about what cards are good. All that said, as usual, we are live every single day. Links in the description. Good luck with your pool, the internet, and I'll see you on the next one.